Inner lights. Hi, Mama. It's so good to be here. The song's called Gifts. It's so good to be here. Seriously, I really, really deeply mean that. I now live a really, really long way away, and it's a gift to be here with you today. Come, use the gifts you've been given. Give yourself permission to be all of who you are. Come, life is waiting for you. Do what you came to do and be all of who you are. Come take a weight off your shoulders. Come take a weight off your shoulders. You can put your load down now. You can put it on the ground now. Yes, come, use the gifts you've been given. Give yourself permission to be all of who you are. Come, life is waiting for you. Do what you came to do and be all of who you are. Come take a weight off your shoulders. Come take a weight off your shoulders. You can put your load down now. We dancing on a Sunday. You can put it on the ground now. Yeah, come, use the gifts you've been given. Give yourself permission to be all of who you are. Come, life is waiting for you. Do what you came to do So much love. Yes.
Sarita. So, before we pray in, will you introduce yourself a little bit? Let them know a little bit about your journey with music and the place from where you write your songs. Okay?
Yes. What first came to mind when you just said that, Rev D, was that when I decided to make music as a thing in life, you know, like as a thing, a path, a journey, it wasn't a mind thought. I was at a concert of this incredible artist from West Africa, Mali. Her name is Rokia Traore. And it was a transcendental experience. And what I was feeling is absolute divine love, divine unity, divine beauty, joy, upliftment, bliss. And it was like something clicked in me. And it was really this heart urge that if I could carry forth even just a fraction of what she'd gifted me, then that would be a good use of my time on this planet. So that's what got me into doing this. Yes, thank you for that exquisite question or invitation to reflect on.
Amen.
And the songwriting is a process. It's usually a process of processing, you know, transmuting heaviness and always bringing it to the light. But we don't, you know, turn away from the suffering. We go into it and write about it. And of course, what comes, there's so much more that gets written than what what is it when you distill? There's so much more, you know, that gets left on the page, but it's the distillation of that. That comes forth. I call it panning for gold when I go back through all my writing and bring forth what I feel is really going to connect. So thank you for having me at Inner Light Santa Cruz.
Oh, we're going to have a good time today. We're going to have a good time. Some of you might have remembered that Sarita had been scheduled like a couple of months ago, but then it got stuck with visas and all of the rest of that kind of stuff. So we are just so glad that you were able to make it here this time. Happy Pride! I know I saw many of you earlier today at the parade, either in it or on the sidelines. I'm Reverend Deborah, by the way, Rev Deborah Johnson. And let's hear it for our wonderful band as well. They've been keeping it down. Russell Kreitman on keys, Etienne France, our band leader, on bass, Kevin Donato on drums. Yeah, rocking it. Rocking it. Let's take a breath, huh? Let's take a couple of more breaths. There's such power in the stillness, in the silence. The silence is its own sound. It's loud in this room. I love it. With every breath, we steal away. We go to the upper room, the inner chamber, the secret place of the Most High. There's a place that is our anchor. It's our root. It's so deep it can't be touched by people, places, or things. It's absolutely pure. pure and pristine. There's nothing extra, there's nothing missing. It is perfect, whole, and complete. Makes no excuses. There's nothing to apologize for. It's connected to the divine. This is the truth of who we are, and it is from this place that we celebrate life today. In the Namaste consciousness, where this divinity within us connects to the divinity with you, and there's just a combustion that spirit is having with itself up in here today. I say thank you for each and every person here. This configuration is unique. It's never been before, and it will never be again. There's a divine appointment that's happening here. So whatever that is that brings us all together, I say, Spirit, bring it on. Bring it on. Uplift us. Inspire us. Encourage us as we care and share with one another. We bless this time, and we include everybody who's live streaming right now. We see you. You don't have to be in the room for us to see you. We feel you. One planet, one people, one power, one presence. So we just get out of the way. We allow it to be. And so it is. So it is. Thank you. When Sarita was just talking about her process, the words came to me as I was listening to you that your calling finds you. It's not something that you have to chase after. Hey, your calling finds you. That each and every one of us is here on purpose. There are no accidents. There are no mistakes. You don't have to fit into a box. You don't have to let other people define you. You make a God out of anything that you allow to tell you who you are or to define your possibilities. And part of what this is about today here in Santa Cruz, celebrating Pride, and this is 50 years of celebrating Pride in Santa Cruz. I wasn't here 50 years ago, okay, so I'm dating myself, but 50 years ago, I was at Pride in Los Angeles. I was there. When the stuff was small enough to fit in a little bitty neighborhood park. That's how small it was back in the 70s. I was in college at the time. And I'm being really honest and vulnerable now. When I had actually packed something, because I knew I just was going to have a little bit of time between that and being here, and I had packed a lunch, but I forgot it. So I went and I got some food at the mall because I was parked over there. And there was, stuff going on in the stage and whatnot, and there was just something that hit me. It's such a deep, profound level. And I realized that, I'm always, doing the inspirational stuff and the training and all of the rest of that. But it's like I did a time warp back to what it was like 50 years ago and how much the current administration is trying to take us back there. Sometimes it feels like this is a really bad B movie that I already saw You know, you're like, really? But, but what hit me was a level of emotion that I realized that I rarely let myself actually feel. And what hit me then, and I just came overwhelmed with it, was the amount of support. That there were thousands of people out there. Despite the rhetoric, despite the trying to erase folks in history, there were like thousands of people, all walks of life, ages and whatnot, that were giving this profound message that you're okay. And I was really hoping that my trans folks and the young folks and the people who are struggling, and not just with this stuff, but around race, around gender, around immigration status. I mean, there's just so much going on, to feel the affirmation. Okay? And I want you to feel it here too. Okay? Regardless of your path, whoever you are, however it is you express, you're good. It's okay. What I would have given to have anybody religious say that. Anybody religious. And it may seem like a simple thing, but I've never preached in a t-shirt. A t-shirt and jeans. I never had. And I picked this particular t-shirt up last year, and in case you can't see it, it says gender offender. And I had no intention of wearing, I mean, I wore it at Pride, but I had no intention of wearing it here. And I almost changed. I almost changed. And then I had this overwhelming realization that it would be all right. That can't be taken for granted. And I'm not saying this in a judgmental way. I'm just saying it as a point of reference. The denomination that I grew up in will not ordain women, let alone gay folk. Okay? So the audacity that it has taken is what I'll call it. To come from where I came from, to be able to be here, it's not my own story and it's not my own journey. And being one of those early folks in the movement and out and all the rest of that kind of stuff, I got 2 cases in the law books, to see the next generations coming. And I learned very early that there's a very thin line between being a token and a pioneer. Because I'm often the first. It's a really thin line between being a token and a pioneer. And I decided the difference is who comes after you. That's the difference, is who comes after you. And I had this feeling, I don't know if you ever get it, but every now and then, it's like, Lord, if you beam me up right now, I'm good. I looked around, I looked at all the energy, the people, the pride, the multi-generations, and all of that, and it's like, I'm good. I'm good. So I literally am filled with pride right now. It is not just a slogan. It's not just a slogan. And before I invite Sarita to come back, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I'm just following spirit. And it goes back to the thing of calling. So I got a phone call last weekend, and it was somebody who, I didn't realize that she lived in Sonoma now, but she lives in Sonoma, and she and her son happened to be coming through Santa Cruz. And she called me that day, wondering if I was around and available, not realizing I don't actually live in Santa Cruz anymore. So it was like this serendipity. So we hooked up, took her to the beach, had to do the bubbles, you know, me and the bubbles. She had her teenage son with her. And we were talking about life and relationships and all of the rest of that. So I shared with her, I said, you know, when I'm listening to you, you remind me of something that I read in Marianne Williamson's book, A Return to Love, a number of years ago, where she was recounting this conversation that she had with a friend. And the friend was telling her that she keeps going out and parties and things and whatnot, and she keeps meeting men that won't or can't commit. And Marianne's response to her was, that's not the problem. The problem is you keep giving them your phone number. That's the problem. And I was sharing with her, I said, you know, after a while, you really have to check yourself out when you keep putting yourself in these positions where you believe in other people's dreams more than they do. Okay? And, you know, she does this wonderful work in terms of uplifting people. She works a lot with women who've been incarcerated and just like this wonderful work. So I'm telling her all of this, and then she looks at me like brokenhearted and says, you know, but Rev, this is my calling. I said, oh, I see the problem here. I said, you got to distinguish between your calling and your home life and the base and the foundation that you need. And she looked at me. I said, if your calling is to work with youth who are substance abusers and you know, out on the streets and, you know, doing all this kind of stuff, that's fine, that's your calling. I said, but your kids don't have to be doing that. I said, your thing may be caring for wounded birds. Don't marry one. Marry a vet. Marry a veterinarian. You know, I said, and I was never so clear about it. I said, you don't want to hook up with somebody who is that direly in need of your calling. You want to hook up with somebody who can support your calling. You want to hook up with somebody who can match you in that vibrational field so that it isn't all out go. I said, because if you're counseling all day long and then you come home and you're doing more counseling, I said, you're going to be drained. You're going to be drained. Okay? So I don't know why I'm saying this or for who. But I knew when I heard it, something said, you got to throw it in your sermon. I didn't know where it was going to fit, so I just plucked it in now so I don't forget. So for whomever that's for, you can have your calling, but make sure you build a life that can nurture and support that calling. Not drain you so much that you can't even answer it anymore. Uh-oh, TKO, total knockout, right?
Where's the towel?
You know, in the black community, we've got this saying, because we're known, like, as a culture of black Americans, where we just say stuff. We just put it out there, and people are like, are you talking about me? Right. You know, is this about me? So what I'm saying is that you throw a rock in the, you go and throw a rock in the yard. First dog that hollers is the one that got hit. So, you know, it's all good, because I know that I was talking to myself as well, like in lessons that I have learned, and this real place that we are in history right now, where we cannot lose sight of who we are, who we're called to be, and we have to retrofit. Okay? It may mean some changes. Because if you're doing stuff that's not sustainable, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. Now, the good news is that things like music and dance and prayer and art and laughing and good food, celebrating life in community, oh, baby, that's where you want to plunk your roots in. So when you find yourself asking those questions like, well, what are we going to do? Like, what are we going to do that? Okay? Because if you're trying to do a bunch of social justice stuff, but you're not doing that, you're going to miss it. You know, we sang our way through the civil rights movement. Sang it. Straight up into the jails singing. Okay? So when you get so caught up in stuff that you can't find your song, no. No. So we're here to help you remember your song. Come on up, Sarita.
I got to remember to bring tissues. To Inner Light, you really brought something through there. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your gift. My goodness. This song is called Truly. I'm just going to get straight into it. And it's got a sing-along, by the way. Rev D was talking about singing and dancing. So it's just O, 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 O. 8 O's, okay? And you'll just pick up the melody like that. I know you will. So here it goes like this. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. You've been given a precious gift. Behold, yeah, another day to live. What will you make it? What will you do? Rise up and take it, yeah? 'Cause it's up to you. What you gonna do with your life now, baby? What you gonna do with your love now, baby? Well, are you truly living? Are you truly alive? Are you truly living? Are you truly alive? Are you truly living? Are you truly alive? Are you truly living? This is it. This is life. Behold, yes, in full flight. Well, I will not waste a second, 'cause I got so much to give. I'll make every moment matter. your life now, baby? What you gonna do with your love now, baby? Well, are you truly living? Are you truly alive? Truly living? Are you truly alive? Truly living? Are you truly alive? Truly, truly living? Here we go. Oh, 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 oh. Let me hear you sing it. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. You've been given a precious gift. Behold, another day to live. What will you make it? What will you do? Rise up and take it, yeah? 'Cause it's up to you. What you gonna do with your life now, baby? What you gonna do with your love now, baby? Well, are you truly living? Are you truly alive? Truly living? Are you truly alive? Truly living? Are you truly alive? Truly, truly living? Here we go. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. We're truly living at Inner Light on a Sunday, singing and dancing on a Sunday. Yes. Let us hear some keys. Truly living, yeah. Truly living, yeah. Are you truly living? Are you truly living? Oh, are you truly living? Are you truly living? Are you truly living?
Yeah.
We're doing one more song for you. It's going to be this one, which is called New Day, which fell out of me one morning. I was just so grateful for the beauty of the new day before me. And then I realized it's also about the metaphorical new day that is coming through now on planet Earth that we all signed up for at some point, I truly do believe. And that it's like the birthing pains and it's right now, but if we just keep holding that vision and doing the work that we know we need to do to care for ourselves, each other, and the planet, then it will be a beautiful new day here on planet Earth. live it in a good way. Remember every moment matters each day. The blessings, they are endless, what do you say? People, it's a new beginning, come what may. Life is what we make of it. Come on now, let's live some life. Life, oh, life is happening. Come on now, let's share some time. Life is what we make of it. Come on now, let's live some life. Life, oh, life is happening. Yeah, new day dawning. New beginning. New day dawning. Birds are singing. Every single morning when I wake up and I see a new day is dawn. Ooh, I'm giving thanks to the Creator. I promise I'll do my all to make the most of this day, to live in truth and to do so kindly, to use my voice for good with sincerity, to do the best I can with all my ability. Life is what we make of it. Come on now, let's live some life. Life, oh, life is happening. Come on now, let's share some time. Life is what we make of it. Come on now, let's live some life. Life, oh, life is happening. Yeah, new day dawning. New beginning. New day dawning. Birds are singing. New day dawning. Can you see it? New beginning. Can you feel it? New day dawning. Birds are singing. Every single morning when I wake up and I see a new day is dawn. Ooh, I'm giving thanks to the Creator. I promise I'll do my all to live it in a good way. Remember every moment matters each day. The blessings, they are endless, what do you say? My people, it's a new beginning, come what may. Life is what we make of it. Come on now, let's live some life. Life, oh, life is happening. Come on now, let's share some time. Life is what we make of it. Come on now, let's live some life. Life, oh, life is happening. Yeah, new day dawning. I can hear you, David Clayton. New beginning. We need you up here on harmonies. New day dawning. Birds are singing. Every single morning when I wake up and I see a new day is dawn. Ooh, I'm giving thanks to the Creator. I promise I'll do my all. Try some love for this house band.
Amen. Let's hear it for Sarita. She called him out, and I was just thinking that when she said that. I'd like to acknowledge David and Anna from Sure Thing Productions for managing and bringing her here. Before we do the next thing, do you want to share about her tour or do you know, like, where you're going to be? Or
I love that you just said that because I just remembered that I forgot. But obviously it was perfect.
Yes.
Perfectly aligned. That I'm out here on tour all the way from Perth, Australia. And I do want to say the indigenous name of Perth because we're trying to change all of that, you know, slowly it's happening. Is Boorloo. So Boorloo, Perth. And it's like a 20-hour plane ride. We've been on tour. We're playing here in town at Mose Alley this Thursday.
Okay.
It's a full band show, and I got to say the band is cooking right now. It sounds so good. It feels so good. So we'd love to see you at Mose Alley this Thursday, June 5th.
Yeah.
Bring all your loved ones, and let's get together and feel all right. More, and again.
And we have an artist corner, so you have some merch?
We do.
Yes.
What were you going to say, Dave?
The rest of the tour, they can find out where the rest of the show.
Yes, on sarita.com/gigs. If you're on Instagram, Sarita with an H, music, Facebook, all of those.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So let's take a breath. Let's take a couple more breaths. A couple more. It's so important that we stay grounded. I know sometimes I've joked about that, where I hated that word. I really did. The English language really isn't a language of the spirit, so we wind up recycling words for spiritual meanings that's very different than their secular meaning. So, like, surrender normally means you give up in defeat. But that's not spiritual surrender. Spiritual surrender is you stop because there's no fight. And the only time I ever heard grounded was my father. You're grounded, little lady. You're grounded. So, you know, when I start taking the class, I says, you know, like, you got to be grounded. I said, I want to be grounded. I want to be grounded. It's like, no, you know, or the word discipline, where, you know, I grew up associating discipline more with something being, you know, punitive, some kind of, you know, control, some punishment or something like that. No, it's from the root word of disciple. Okay, to do something in a wholehearted manner, and the repetition of that becomes discipline. Okay, so you become a disciple of something when you're disciplined about it. Okay. You know, in Scripture, when Jesus says, they will know you are my disciples by your love, okay, that means that you're living the discipline of love. And the discipline comes from the repetition, the wholehearted. And part of what makes it the discipline is that you engage in it with a consistency whether you feel like it or not. Listen to what I'm saying. Our biggest spiritual malpractice is inconsistency. It's just inconsistency. We do it, we don't do it. We start off, we get lazy, we drop off. Something distracts us, we get discouraged, we compartmentalize. Well, I'll use this for health, but oh, this is the rent. You know, or, you know, yeah, this could be, I could see where this could work for one-on-one relationships, but we're talking about politics. No, it's the consistency. Listen to what I'm saying. It's the showing up every day and not being so reactionary. Okay, there's a lot of drama going on out there now. And I'm not saying don't pay attention to it. I'm saying don't let it jerk your strings. Don't let it jerk your strings. Because otherwise we're like this marionette. It's like, ooh, this is the White House. This is the Supreme Court. Ooh, this is POTUS. Oh, this is the economy. It's like this. And we just become this marionette. And that's not what we want to do. We want to be grounded. You want to be rooted in something. Because see, when you're rooted, then no matter what it is that happens topside, it'll come back. I did a couple of walks over the past week or so in two different forests here in like the Santa Cruz area. And you know, Santa Cruz always is having forest fires. And it just amazes me when you can see these beautiful, huge sequoia trees, these redwood trees that are marred and scarred, that have been burnt, some of them like completely hollowed out where you can get inside the tree, camp out inside the tree. But it's still thriving because it's still connected to something. Okay, are you with me? So the other night, I get these things that say there's a sermon in there. I had my phone, it was kind of like by the bedside, and I had a charger plugged into it. But when I got up in the morning, the battery hadn't moved. In fact, it was less. So what I realized was that the adapter wasn't in the wall. Okay, okay, you've got two ends, right? So I thought that I was connected, but I wasn't grounded in anything. See, I wasn't grounded in the source. I was just paying attention to what I could see. I just plugged in, well, this is the little thing I know if I plug in right here. Okay? You got to make sure that when you're getting like recharged, that you're getting recharged like from the source and not the other end that you think is just the conduit that's going to connect you to it. Listen to what I'm saying. Whether it's people, places, or things, you want to make sure that you are grounded in the real energy and the real source. Okay? Nobody can take that away. Listen to what I'm saying. They can try to crap on it. They can try to dissuade you. You may have to grow underground. That's what that closet thing's all about. I know a lot about the closet. Okay? And this may sound really weird, but that gives me a lot of comfort. Because what I know is that you ain't going to raise queer people. They will outlive you. And the next generations and the next generations, even if they've got to go underground so you don't see them. Okay? Now, we've had a little reprieve here of being able to live our lives out loud. Whatever that is, racial, gender, you know, sexual orientation, like all this stuff. You know, and the political climate kind of goes up and down. Okay? But what I can tell you from somebody who's been doing this stuff a long time is you better survive. Listen to what I'm saying. You gotta be smart enough to know which battles to pick and when and where, wait it out and survive. That doesn't mean do nothing, but it doesn't mean everything's got to be up in your face. I'm so tired of people saying, you know, well, why aren't the Democrats doing something? And why isn't they doing something and doing something? And I say, look, all those people from the CIA, the FBI, the DOJ, the ones that prosecuted all the January 6th, like all these people who've been throwing out these military leaders and whatnot, I said, they are not going quietly in the night. Okay? You can please believe that. They believe in the Constitution. They believe in their oath to protect from enemies, foreign and domestic. I said, they're just not stupid enough to tweet about it. They're just not stupid enough to tweet about it. Okay? So, whatever your vision is, whatever that is that you see as possibility, you have to stay in that possibility. Okay? Don't just be reactionary to what everybody else is doing. In fact, 2 weekends from now, on the 14th, and it's out there, there is a play shop that I've been doing almost every month now called Pulled by Vision, where we take a look at really big social political issues like immigration and democracy and you know, healthcare and politics and all these things. And we do visioning, you know, art markers, you know, like the whole bit, and see what Spirit has to say about it, and then check our narratives. What are we saying? Okay? You give a first reaction, then we vision and see if that first thing that you said is a good caption for your possibility picture. Usually it's not. Okay? And then we get a do-over to shift our minds. Actually, I just did it live day before yesterday at the Song Village in Camp Loma. But it's going to be online, you know, and it's free, and we're going to be doing it live with Temple Bethel and CSL probably in August, you know, all together. But I want to invite you to that. But the bottom line of it here is that for you to stay rooted, you can't be flopping around and distracted by what everybody else is doing. You know, think of a plant. If a plant kept uprooting itself and moving over here, well, you know, I don't like these neighbors that moved in. You know, I'm going to go over here. Oh, well, you know, that tree is blocking me, so I'm going to pick up and I'm going to go over here. That dog keeps pissing on me. I'm going to go over here. No. No. You don't keep jumping around because of all of the other stuff that's going on. Are you with me? Okay, so what you're going to do now is we're going to do a little meet and greet where you're going to roam around and you're going to talk to at least 3 people. Preferably 3 people you actually don't know. Okay, afterwards you can say, hey, you know, to all the people that you remember. But like, meet somebody now. Okay, introduce yourself, and you're going to tell them what grounds you. Okay? There may be a number of things that you do, but name it. Like, what grounds me? What is my practice? What is that I do? Okay? And whatever that is that you're naming, do more of it. Do more of it. It's so interesting. I'll ask some people sometimes, you know, well, what really grounds me? What really grounds you? Oh, well, you know, I like doing art. Okay, when's the last time you did some? You know, it's like what grounds you, we got to double down on. We need to supersize it, extra dose it. Okay, how many of you are new here for the first time? Anybody here for the first time? And those of you who are online, can we give them a little welcome? Can everybody say, I see you. I see you. I honor you. I honor you. I bless you. I bless you. I uplift you. I uplift you. I encourage you. I encourage you. And I'm inspired by you. Welcome to Inner Light. Amen. So you're going to go around, and for a few minutes, you're going to introduce yourself to somebody and tell them what grounds you. Okay, and if you can't move and you need to sit, you can sit, then go to those people. Okay, start wrapping it up with your last person. All right. Hope you met a couple of people. As we make it back to our seats, I'd like to ask some volunteers. Are there a few people who will share with the rest of us what you've been telling people, like what grounds you? Can I get some folks to come up here and share that? Don't make me pick on you. Okay, I need some more up here because it's filming. Yeah. Oh, come on now. A few more people. Share with us what grounds you. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on now. All right, do I have to pick on some fellas? Come on now. Come on now. Let's balance it out here. Okay, so tell us your name and what grounds you.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Heather.
We can lift that up just a little bit and put it back for her.
We just got to make sure that we put it back.
We'll put it back for you. I promise.
I didn't want to change it for some reason. How's that? Better?
There you go.
I'm Heather. Walking in nature grounds me. Yeah. And I was saying that, I have a creek near my house, and I do this beautiful walk several times a day, which is lovely. And I know that I need to get deeper into nature more often, so I'm making that commitment.
Okay.
My name is MK. And what grounds me is something I call basics. I learned it from a teacher in Berkeley where I just breathe and I think about my breath going all the way down to the center of the earth, rolling around that iron ball and coming back up. And then keep going up and down and up and down, and then thinking that everything out here is not me, but I'm me. So this is not me, and this is me. So that's what grounds me. It's just basics, up and down, and me, not me.
Hello, I'm Eileen. So there's two groundings for me. One is with myself, and one's with an interaction with someone else. I've been on my knees for 3 months, and I've been looking for a tag sentence. And what grounds me is when I say to myself, everything is sacred, and everything is a prayer. Now, this is years of practice, but this is the sentence that just came. And when I'm in the middle of an anxiety attack or taking me over, all I do is say that to myself, and my whole body, my cells get filled. Now, when it's in an interaction with someone else, you know, it's another being. I go in the bathroom, I close the door, I look in the mirror, and I look at myself, and I go, God, don't let me bite them, punch them, say something mean. And I look at myself, I said, okay, you got this, and I give myself a high five. And I say, when I go out the door, I go, remind myself, I am them and they are me. They're just, if it's not love, it's a call out to be loved. Thank you.
I'm Taika, and what grounds me also nature, being in nature, prayer and meditation, and singing with other people.
Can we get a shout out for nature?
Nature.
Hey! Aside from nature, I am grounded by my friends. When I get all up here with all the people, places, and things of my life, and I call up a good friend who can help me root into what I know to be true about life, who's sharing the same paradigm as me, who can help me quiet and tune back into what I know in my deepest truth. It really grounds me.
Very good. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shelly, and I shared that what grounds me is laying in the sun like a lizard, or noticing when the plants have changed, or dancing. Any fellow dance lovers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wonder what I'm gonna say.
Just say what grounds you.
And I heard it. I'm an organizer, just like Obama and Michelle. I am that I am an organizer. And what I know is that I could tell stories about being in a room with Reverend D when we had to say, if you remember, nobody say something that nobody knows. Now this takes strength. I got it. But I'm grounded in a project. But I'm going to tell you that if I had those peanuts in my hand and you never saw when I opened up one, I was strong enough to tell Reverend Ed, I'm a sex offender. You remember? Yeah. Now, never give up. This is family. And what I want to tell you, that's 30 years ago. But if I'm right, my intention is to create where her roller coaster goes way, way up. It's up to us. Count on me. I am grounded in what is vision, and I'm pulled by it. So, you know, after when we go in and have a sandwich or whatever it's going to be, I'm an open book. Youth mayor here in Santa Cruz. Youth voice. I'm grounded in, if you go on the computer, it's all community colleges, student government, youth voice, student empowerment. How long have I worked on it? I'll be 90 my next birthday.
He's one of the founders of the gay group at UCSC. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being a pioneer. Let's just all take a breath, huh? everybody has something. Okay? Now, notice that the things that people were saying, typically the answer is not something that costs money. We're always using how much money we have or not as like the excuse or the reason why we do things or not. But for most people, what really grounds you is not something that costs money. It's not something that is complicated or where you need to get a lot of permission to do, where you need a lot of stuff to do. You know, you don't have to go on a spaceship to go. It's just, what I'm saying, I just really want you to feel into that, because we're always looking around at what we don't have. But what you need to ground you, you do have. It's just a question of consistency. That's all. Like whether we do it or not. Can you commit to doing it? Doing more? And even more? Sharing it? Inviting other people into it? Asking them what they do? Finding ways to help support them in that? And I mean that in really tangible ways. Really, really tangible ways. You know, maybe you babysit for somebody. You know, give a single mom a room to breathe. You know, to do something. You know, maybe you go and visit, you know, a senior or something, and you're there to, you know, help facilitate something. If we inquire, okay, like what is that grounds you here, and how can I support you in that? You'd be surprised at the little things that we might be able to do to help somebody. And that's how we're going to make it through. Trust me. Let's take a breath. Do we have any grads in the house? Yeah, anybody graduating? I want to acknowledge she's not here, but our very own Julie Wooden has finished ministerial school now. She is on a plane as we speak to the East Coast. She finished from the One Spirit Interfaith Ministerial School. She's about to get ordained and to have her graduation ceremony. And when she comes back, I texted her this morning. I said, you know, congratulations, Reverend Julie. And she's like, oh, I got to get used to that. So we'll rub that into it. But I know this is that time, and that is that season. And I know people in the room, even if you're not finishing something right now, that you have had that consistency where you've gone on and you have completed something. And for those of you who have been in that journey, give some encouragement. Okay? Because particularly in these times, people can feel really, you know, what's the point? You know, why should I? Or it's, you know, is this hard? Or it just, like, hang in there. Hang in there. Keep doing it. Keep being it. Because there's a brighter day that's on the other side. For real and for sure. So Julie and her husband, Greg, are our primary chefs, and they're always the ones like cooking in the kitchen. You know, Ghanana will often bring food and other people. So we don't have hot food today as we typically do, but we do have, you know, snacks and things, and we will invite you when you're finished to go into the next room there and just fellowship with us, you know, a little while. You will see that there are there's a station there. If you have a prayer request, there are white cards that are there. Some of you in the room now who are part of the prayer ministry that prays over the cards and the requests, can you please stand? Yeah. So we have sets of teams. We have people who do the email teams, people who do the phone teams, people who do the stuff that comes in, from here. And then we meet on Thursdays. And there's just a lot of praying, going on. So please do not leave with a heavy heart. There's also blue cards there. Excuse me, I messed it up. The blue card is the prayer request, and the white card is the good news report. So if there's something that you want to report back. There's also little things there if you would like to be on our email list. We don't bombard you with a lot of stuff, but we would like to stay in contact and let you know the things that are up, and things that you might be interested in. So I am told that if the screen drops, it's going to hit you. So can you come forward just a little bit? No, it's not? Okay, so Gabe is going to do that. As we move into our offertory time, he's going to put on there the ways that you can make contributions, online. What do you call it? The internet code here is the resource center. No, not the QR code. Yeah, the Wi-Fi. Yeah, and there's information that are on the donation stations there, and you can see that. And he's going to drop that now in case anybody does want to use a QR code or anything like that. There are also some baskets that are around the side there. If folks want to do some cash, there are envelopes in those baskets. If you want to get some credit so that we can acknowledge you for that and you get some tax exempt stuff, from that, please feel free to put it in that envelope, and you can still put it, on the side there. And if you're not prepared to do it in this moment, you'll have some time to do it, but I just wanted to alert you to do that. Okay, that's not the updated one. There's an updated one that has Venmo and Zelle on it. Yeah, Chewbacca. CHEWBACA is the password here. Yeah, so it's the guest Wi-Fi resource center, and we are taking Venmo and Zelle now, and that information is in there. It's just accounting at Interlight Ministries. It's not? Okay. Well, honor system, trust everybody before you leave. We'll make a contribution, make a donation. We're very, very grateful for the Resource Center for Nonviolence, and to our band, and to Sarita and everybody who's come to make this such a special, special time. Shout out to Gabe Wooden, our engineer, who grew up with us. Some of you might remember little Gabe back in the day. I'm going to invite Sarita to come on back up. Yes, and we're gonna boogie out of here. And thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for hanging in there. I know we ran later because we didn't get in, and yeah, we're here now, and we know what the situation was, and we don't need to run into that. But I am mindful of the fact that it's been a long day for a lot of people, and we didn't want to make that any longer than what it really was. So Sarita does have an artist corner. You want to talk to her, show her like a little bit of love, and we are just so grateful, so absolutely grateful to have such exquisite music every time that we come. Yes? It's always rocking. And many of you in the room are exquisite musicians in your own right. And if any of you ever want to be a part of this and you haven't been booked yet or whatever, just tell me now. We'll work that out to make sure that you can get up here. So, Sarita, take us home. Oh, and those of you who are online, the information for donations is there on your screen.
All right, is anyone ready to dance a little bit more on this fine day? The song is called One Fine Morning. And it literally came floating into my consciousness as I was taking a walk, which is one of the things that grounds me. Goes like this. It's a song on the new album I put out called Gifts. All the songs we played here today are off that new album. Whatever you're growing through right now, can you breathe into it to share in this life with others, to care and to feel is meaningful. Joy will come singing into your heart one fine morning. Joy will come find you and lift your arms up high, 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 high. Joy will come singing into your heart one fine morning. Joy will come find you and lift your arms up high, 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 high. Whatever you're growing through right now, can you breathe into it to share in this life with others, to care and to feel is meaningful. Joy will come singing into your heart one fine morning. Joy will come find you and lift your arms up high, 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 high. Yes, joy will come singing into your heart one fine morning. Joy will come find you and lift your arms up high, 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 high. Why, ay, 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 che, oh. Why, ay, 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 yeah, yo. Why, ay, 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 che, oh. Why, ay, 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 yeah, yo. Why, ay, 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 che, oh. Why, ay, 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 yeah, yo. Why, ay, 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 che, oh. Wherever you find yourself right now, become one with it to share in this life with others, to care and to feel is meaningful. Joy will come singing into your heart one fine morning. Joy will come find you and lift your arms up high, 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 high. Joy will I'm going to teach you this so we can all sing together. It's just Y-I-Y-I-Che-O. Y-I-Y-I-Che-O. Y-I-Y-I-Ye-Yo. 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 Y-I-Y-I-Che-O. Y-I-Y-I-Ye. Joy will come singing into your heart. 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 Joy come singing into your heart one fine morning. Joy will come find you and lift your arms up high, 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 high. Joy will come singing into your heart one fine morning. Joy will come find you and lift your arms up high, 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 high. Shall we sing a little more? Y-I-I-I-Che-O. Y-I-I-I-Ye-Yo. Y-I-I-I-Che-O. Y-I-I-I-Ye-Yo. Y-I-I-I-Che-O. Y-I-I-I-Ye-Yo. Y-I-I-I-Che-O. Y-I-I-I-Ye-Yo. Joy will come singing to your heart. Joy come singing to your heart. Joy come singing to your heart. Joy come singing to your heart. Show some love for the house band.
Amen. Kevin and Otto, Etienne France, Russell Kreitman, Sarita. So we are going to be here first Sunday in July 6th. People have been asking me that. Yes, we are here. The other thing people are always asking me is, yes, this does live stream and it posts immediately. So if there's somebody that you ever want to say like, hey, or you want to like look at it again, it's right there. So on first Sunday, there'll be 2 services that will be on YouTube. There's the Sunday morning that we always have that comes on like at 10:30. So yes, the answer to that question, it is up and it is available. Thank you to Gabe. Yes, all of them are there. Oh, they were supposed to be. I need to confirm that. They were coming every quarter. Yes. We always say, so we had, it originally was going to be Yasmina and the African Dance Church. I think it still is. We were trying to do that every quarter. So you want to come and, get your dance on. We have a motto here. You know what it is? Take this consciousness and multiply it. Thank you, David.